Good evening, my friends. That's my Dracula voice. No, it's not Halloween, but as we get into episode 2, this film was taken shortly after Halloween. It was LSU in Alabama at LSU. We had a great time. Went over to my buddy Rob's house over in Baton Rouge. We cooked some cheesesteak, stuffed bell peppers, and some French onion soup. How we got that menu, I don't know. But we figured it out. We had a good time. Crushed a lot of dreams that weekend. Alabama's the first. And my buddy Gary, we crushed his dream of having a girlfriend. But hey, that's another story for another time. We'll laugh about that a little bit later. Hey, listen, check out this video. Enjoy. This is a great time to be alive. So tonight we're going to do a twist on a classic dish, the Philly cheesesteak. Now, the twist is, with everybody watching their bread intake these days, including myself, we're going to do it in bell pepper. So, with that, we're going to have a classic French onion soup topped with a nice golden crouton with a pile of cheese on the top. Golden brown, it's going to be fantastic. Stay tuned, it's going to get good around here. We're starting our soup. We got our butter in the pan. It's sizzling up. We're going to start adding these onions and cook them down. French onion soup, y'all. Get ready. So, as you can see, we're sauteing these onions down. We're using 2 pans because we're making 2 batches. We've got a lot of people tonight. But isn't butter and onions the base of everything wonderful? Look at this. Golden brown. So as you can see, we've got these onions golden brown. They're starting to caramelize. One tip. Don't try to heat up your onions too hot to get them this color. It takes about 20, 30, 40 minutes sometimes, just depending on, whether you cook it in a cast iron or stainless steel. But get it down, cook it down slow. It will eventually get to golden brown. We're getting ready to add our stock, our thyme, our fish sauce, and a few other secret ingredients that we'll share with you if you send me a message. A little bit different twist on this. This calls for a half a cup of sherry for this French onion soup to deglaze the pot and start your base with the bone broth. But I always like to cook with what I drink. I like a J-Lord Cabernet. Here you go. So guys, we've got our French onion soup starting to roll over here, and we're going to let that go for a few minutes. But tonight we got Paul Pete from his home brewery. I'll let him introduce himself.
Yeah, we got a milk stout from Pete's Flagons, a home brewery. It's got some chocolatey notes, a little roastiness to it. A little on the low carbonation, but it brings out the sweetness. It's really, really pleasant to drink and really smooth. And will probably go well with everything that we're drinking or eating later tonight.
It's beautiful. Tell us again what the name of your home brewery is.
Pete's Flag.
Pete's Flag.
Like Pete's Dragon.
Pete's Flag. Thank you, Paul. Guys, this is where the action starts. We cut up all our thin cut ribeyes into bite-sized pieces that we're going to stuff into these bell peppers over there. We got this flat top, nice, hot. Watch what happens when we drop this on there. sizzling. It's gonna be beautiful. So we're gonna put all this ribeye on here, spread it out, get this good and browned and crispy, and we're gonna add some onions on the back side. Get ready. It's gonna be fantastic.
Eat steak, eat a big old steer. Eat steak, do we have one deer? Eat beef, it's a mighty good food. It's a great A meal when I'm in the mood. Cowpokes will come from the near and far when you throw a few ribeyes on the farm. Roberta Durant.
So guys, as we've got the last of our Philly cheesesteak beef searing off on the grill, Paul Pete from Pete's Flagging is here to tell us about his last home brew that we're going to taste for the night. What you got, Paul?
So this one here, we've got a pretty much similar to Newcastle. It is a brown ale, kind of nutty, kind of crisp, carbonated, pretty clean, pretty easy to drink, and nice to settle down with for a good evening.
Man, fantastic! Thank you, Paul. Thank you, friends.
Cheers.
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 Hey guys, while our onions finish off for our Philly cheesesteak peppers, we're going to start ladling the French onion soup. So we're going to put it into bowls. It's going to be topped with a crispy crouton covered with Gruyere cheese, and we're going to put it in the oven at about 375 and let it finish off. It's going to simmer and melt that cheese on top of the crouton to make the perfect French onion soup.
Sweet stout we put together, about 5% ABV. Got some roasty character. Needs might be a little low on the carbonation, but other than that, it should be very sweet. And
Did you brew this here yourself?
Yeah.
Of course.
Nice.
We need
So,
a name for it
Let's
though.
let's pass around. Yeah, we don't have a name,
We
so
could
we
sure
need some
use
help.
some inspiration. I spit out a few things last night that were useless, so let's try. Raw.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Hey guys, so we finished sauteing our thin sliced ribeye. We mixed it with some onion, a little Gouda cheese. We topped it again with a little Gouda cheese in these bell peppers. And for the last thing, we're topping it with a little smoked provolone. It's going to go in the oven and it's going to get browned on the top. It's going to get creamy. The bell peppers are going to finish cooking. It's going to be fantastic. Just wait and see.
Are you ready for your show?
Candace is leaving on the midnight train to Georgia.
Midnight train.
Where's the sound? Where's the sound?
Alexa, resume.
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 Wait, I'm
Guys, we just took the French onion soup out of the oven. It was simmering in there, melting that Gruyere cheese on top of that crispy crouton in that sweet, salty onion gravy. Top it with a little green onions. It's ready to eat.
Waiting for the dinner bell to do the bell thing. Dinner bell ring. I've been leaving on my things. So in the morning when the morning bird sings, there's still dinner on my dinner jacket till the dinner bell rings.
So guys, we got the finished product here. We got a Philly cheesesteak stuffed bell pepper. We've got a from scratch French onion soup. This has all been a great time. We've had some good wine, some good friends. We've had some good beer from my friend Paul Pete at Pete's Flagging. So look it up if you want to check out some good homebrew. So our finished product. We got a Philly cheese stuffed bell pepper and some from scratch homemade French onion soup. I got my cheerleader here. She's going to let me know how it tastes.
Babe, can
Can she make her plate? Yet, yo. So, while we're letting our French onion soup with the ingredients, the juices and everything start boiling and marrying together, we're doing a little beer tasting too. Home brewery. Paul Pete from Pete's Flagon. And we're trying his stout tonight. Guys, it's fantastic. Pete's Flagon. Paul Pete.